Okay, should be live now. I had to blow the dust out of my CPU, out of my laptop, and fan and everything. Everything's running smooth now, so I can't see. Well, I doubt anyone's watching, so. But I can't see anything in my chat, which is annoying. Refresh. Like, why can't I type into my own chat? My chat. Alright, well, let's get... Way. Good job. Good work. Oh, 2 down. Okay, here we go. Need my ink. I mean, it's like I want to be in small fry duty, but nobody's killing the gorillas. Alright, bring it down here. Paint this wall, and this wall. Ah, I thought I painted the wall. What? So I looked away. I'm checking the, keep paranoid. I'm paranoid my stream is stuttering. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. They'll just have to do it without me. Got someone over there. Over here, where's the other one? Someone, okay. Took your time. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm so annoyed. Okay. I'm so annoyed about this chat. Okay, get rid of that. Hold on. I need to find my chat on the browser, which is nearly impossible because it's just like the YouTube interface is more confusing than Facebook. I can't seem to find, and it doesn't load. Okay, now my stream's really taking a hit because I'm trying to load this website, which is not loading. Okay, dashboard. Go here. Channel dashboard. I'll just type something in this chat here. Does that appear? Oh, okay, it appears. Okay, get rid of that. Hopefully... Hopefully my CPU settles down. Okay, now that I'm not as distracted. Got mosquitoes. We'll see if I can just focus and play better. I'll play up until I get to 600. Well, now my stream's up and running, I can just start rambling. Talk about the direction of my channel. Oops. Where are you going? Missed it. Next one. Oh. I'm a little bit focused though. Ah, man, aim, 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 aim. Hiya. Where? Ducked a little too early there. This weapon is annoyingly weak when you need it to be strong. Whoops. Shoot him. Missed. So I'm live streaming on this channel because I have not set up the live stream on my gaming channel, which apparently there's a 24-hour setup. I guess. I don't know why. It's probably reasonable. It's probably a reasonable reason. Oh, it's over here. Oh. Let's turn traveling this way. Oh, crap. Nice. Alright. I need to get up here. Yep. I can't find it. Where is it? Where's it going? Oh, nice. Come on! Alright. The dynamo cannot just, like, kill one little guy. Oh, okay, we got it. It's probably, like, right at the end again. Well, so much for the rambling. So, what am I saying? Maybe I'll ramble a little bit after wave 3. We got mothership. Alright, I got my inkjet. Okay, they usually just pile up over here, but they're not doing it right now. They pile up there for... Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Where are they? I don't care about that one. We need 22 eggs. We got nowhere near 22 eggs. Aww. Whoa, go, go, go! I just gave everyone a heart attack. Alright, so... streaming on this channel, just as a test. It seems to be going well. I had a CPU issues before, and I'm glad I found that out now. Rather than later. But when streaming is open on my gaming channel, I'll do some regular Splatoon streams there, mainly just for myself, just to record myself playing the game for analysis. Streams will be mainly unlisted. And if I feel like I can make something out of them, then I'll probably do it. I want to get back into video editing and posting stuff. This channel will be for rants. I like to rant about things. But since this is not really a gaming channel, not really, I'll rant about, you know, movies and literature and books and art and what's going on in the world. Not politics. I'm not a political channel. I'm not a drama channel. I'm just a culture channel. I think that's my direction. Cultural critic, as well as projects that I'm working on. We'll see. And definitely I'm going to go for a scripted approach, which is probably not like the most natural kind of thing. I'll try and make it sound natural, but I'm interested in going for the scripted, doing scripts, writing a script and then memorizing it, just as like a memory training exercise, if anything. I'm pretty terrible at memory and mental discipline. That's what this whole project is all about. My project with literature. Philosophy. And whatnot, just to expand my abstract thinking abilities. And therefore my gaming abilities. I need to take care of these steelheads. What? What? Come on. Wow, that stupid thing. Got it. That's wave one. A bit more troublesome than it needs to be. Oh, again, my headphones are not working. This wall is not painted. So, I guess I explained everything about the direction of the channel. What else? I need to write up some movie reviews. Recently watched The Bride of Reanimator and Beyond Reanimator. It's October, so I'm watching horror movies. I'm catching up on horror movies that or series that I haven't really gotten through yet. Come on, come on. Oh. I was like right behind them. Alright, nice. That Moors was nearly dead through just damage. Oh, come on, just one more. Nice. Bride of Reanimator was pretty interesting. I had to reread the short story by H.P. Lovecraft. And Bride of Reanimator takes a lot of its ideas from part 5. It's a 6-part story. So part 5 and part 6 has like the headless man, or like the headless body carrying around its head, which they included in the first movie. All right. Oh, okay. I was going in the direction of the rain. Bride of Reanimator begins in like a civil war in Peru or something. Oh, okay. Come here. Ah! It's dead. It's dead. Don't worry about it. You're dead too. Don't worry about it. Well, that's that. Can the bathtub survive? Where is he? No. See, a Bride of Reanimator begins in some kind of civil war in Peru, whereas the original short story begins in like a World War One. It was written in like the 1920s. And of course, like, Herbert West is a doctor in the war zone because he wants to be around dead bodies, fresh dead bodies, to experiment on. And so Bride of Reanimator begins in very much the same way. But then it turns into like a Bride of Frankenstein, which the title is obviously alluding to. Frankenstein is very much about digging up dead bodies and then putting all the body parts together to make one single body and bring it to life. And Reanimator is not exactly about that. It's more about just bringing intact dead bodies into life. However, the Bride of Reanimator movie goes for that kind of Frankenstein concept. And it's interesting to me because Bride of Frankenstein, the movie, was more closer to adapting the book than the first movie. And in the book of Bride of Frankenstein, the creature is quite intelligent. He learns how to read, and one book he seems to have on him is Paradise Lost, and I just happen to be reading Paradise Lost right now. I'm up to book 5. And of course the creature, Frankenstein's monster, he reads Paradise Lost and relates to Satan, which is very characteristic of the Romantic poets, particularly the husband of Mary Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Is it Percy Bysshe or Bysshe? I think it's Bysshe. Percy Bysshe Shelley. He very much sympathized with Satan's character in Paradise Lost. Which is absolutely not the intention of Milton. However, it's inevitable because for John Milton... Oh, my bad. Oh. Let's come. This is wave 1. I completely wasted my stingray. So in the movie of Bride of Frankenstein, they obviously don't have Boris Karloff reading a copy of Paradise Lost that he just happens to find in his pocket. Instead, they have a character called Mephisto, who is clearly like some kind of satanic character, doing all these bizarre experiments on the animals. And so the way I see it is Mephisto is a personification of the misreading of Paradise Lost by the creature. The Satan character that he sympathizes with. And I always found that interesting. And in much in the same way, I think Herbert West in the Bride of Reanimator particularly. Is like the Mephisto character, as opposed to, say, the Victor Frankenstein, which I think is probably more like the main character, Dan Kane. Herbert West is very much the kind of Satan type, always being persuasive, always like roping in this guy, this poor doctor. This man who just wants to help people into all these grisly experiments. But, you know, Bride of Frankenstein, it's a Brian Usner film. He's not he doesn't make stupid films per se. I think his films have a certain amount of like social commentary attached to them. You watch Society. There is definitely like a social commentary there. However, when you listen to his interviews, he doesn't really put too much thought into it. So I kind of wonder like how much of it he really takes seriously. Or if he just wants to do a fun horror movie with all kinds of gory special effects. And he seems to just love sort of going really over the top in his concepts. I've noticed the pattern. I've only seen, for Brian Usner, I've only seen Society and the Reanimator sequels. But there's a pattern where he just takes the concept to like absurd limits by the end, and it just becomes a complete freak show. One of his main collaborators is a Japanese artist called, like a special effects artist called Screaming Mad George. Doesn't sound like a very Japanese name, but that's his nickname, I guess. Uh-oh. Too much dawdling, too much dawdling. I mean, I was just shooting bosses, put an egg in the basket. I guess everyone else was just, look at this, 7 eggs, man. Just going around killing bosses. You gotta put the eggs in the basket. It's not enough just to kill bosses. You gotta put the eggs in the basket. At least one at a time. Alright, I'll drink some water here. The third Reanimator movie. It's a belated sequel. It was made in 2002. Jeffrey Combs, who plays Herbert West, he's much older, but he still plays the same character really well. And every other character in that movie is completely new. and it takes place in a prison. It's a pretty decent movie. Some awkward moments, but also some really good moments. I don't really have much to say about Beyond Reanimator. It's a fun movie. Not much more than that. I found Bride of Reanimator interesting though. Herbert West has like this whole like speech about religion. Wow, let's go, let's go, let's go. Or irreligion, I guess. Which really cements his like Mephisto comparison. But Beyond Reanimator, the third movie, there is like a new character who's basically the same as Dan Kane, just like the very moral sort of center, the regular doctor who wants to help people, who wants to conquer death, but gets roped into Herbert West's insane experiments. But Beyond Reanimator introduces like some kind of electrical component to the nervous system. Basically like the soul, as if it was something like an actual physical thing, or a tangible thing. Not really tangible, it's like just electricity, I guess. And of course it causes like the experiments to go into all these horrible directions, which makes the movie pretty fun and horrifying. Horrifying in concept, but fun in execution. I would recommend Beyond Reanimator. However, there is one moment they actually call the main guy uses the word soul to describe the electrical thing. And Herbert West takes offense and says this is science. And that's actually in that's in character to the original short story, or at least to Lovecraft, who was very much an atheist and did not believe in the soul, I don't think, or he believed that life was a compound of chemicals. Like, he actually believed that scientists could create life in a lab, that it was bound to happen. I think they call it materialism. By the end of the story though, he kind of abandons the materialist philosophy. The whole short story of Reanimator was written just for cash. By Lovecraft's admission, he called it the work of a hack. But many suspect he secretly loved it. He secretly loved writing that way. Cheap pop stories for cash. Alright. Got no ink. Missed it. Ah, I'm too slow. Up here, up here, up here, help me. Nice. Dynamo, crowd control. Oh, come on. Did he not? He must have known this thing was here. Come on. He was too busy chucking little bombs. No crowd control. No crowd control from that dynamo. Flapping it around rather than crushing. But again, when you like listen to the interviews from Brian Usner, and I haven't listened to the audio commentaries, they're probably just like drivel. There was an interview with the writer of the first Reanimator, and there was like no information there about the writing process. I mean, in terms of like the elements of the story. It's almost like they just wrote the Reanimator movies by accident, or just like they wrote them to do a bunch of gory special effects and just added lines in to serve the purpose of special effects. However, when you watch the movies, I don't get that impression. Like when I watch the movies, I feel like there was thought put into the dialogue and the themes. I think they're very clever movies. It's just when you listen to the interviews, it's frustratingly vapid. So I'm hesitant to really take them as seriously as I do. I mean, they're fun movies, but they're interesting as well. That's my thoughts on Reanimator. I want to, I think up next I want to watch the Fly movies. Probably re-watch Return of the Fly. That was a really good movie. Okay, I'm the Dynamo, so I should really crowd control out here. Oh, he turned around. They keep doing it to me. Oh my gosh. And if the snake turned around, why did the guy who was right in front of it not shoot it? Why did my teammate not shoot it? Oh, okay, is my stream stuttering? Not that I'm blaming my teammates. CPU is going up to like 60%. My stream is stuttering. Yeah, look at it. It's meant to be 60 frames per second, but I can see the stuttering. think it's because I opened up the browser. Oh well, I'll stop it there and I'll take a look. I guess I'm still having problems. Otherwise, I'll need to just lower the bit rate. It's at 4,000. No, it's at 5,000. Which is pretty higher than usual, but I'm doing 60 frames per second. Alright, see you later.